Hi, I'm Matt from eSpares. In this video I'll be showing you how to change a blade belt on a Flymo UltraGlide lawnmower. If you've noticed that the blade is no longer turning on your lawnmower and therefore not cutting the grass correctly, it may well be that the blade belt has broken and it needs to be replaced. Safety first, always disconnect an appliance before carrying out any work. Next thing I need to do is to remove the grass box and put it to one side, and then put the lawnmower on its side. Next, I need to remove the blade. To do this, you'll need to grab a towel or a cloth or use a pair of heavy gloves just to hold onto the blade whilst you undo it with a socket set. And for this, I'm using a 13mm socket set. After the blade has been removed, I can now remove the impeller using the exact same socket set. Now I need to remove the rear of the lawnmower and also the handle by undoing the two screws here that hold it in place. I now need to remove the motor cover, which is held in place by a couple of clips at the front and also these two screws in here at the back. You may need a magnet in order to get these screws out once unscrewed. Just going to put the lawnmower onto its side again so I can access and remove the wheels. Simple to do, use a flat-headed screwdriver under the bottom of the wheel shaft here, push it up and then remove the wheel out. Behind each wheel is a clip that holds the motor cover in place, so you just need to use a small flat-headed screwdriver and ease that in the clip, lift it up to release it. As I'm easing the clip open, I'm also just gently pulling on the cover so that it comes away. With both clips released, I can now lift the cover up, making sure that I clear the height adjuster here without damaging it. Now I need to use a Torx head screwdriver to unscrew the two screws that hold the height adjuster in place. And finally, to release the motor, two more Torx screws underneath the lawnmower. Now once these screws are released, the motor will drop, so just grab a hold of it before you start unscrewing these. So here we can see the blade belt, and this is the one that we're going to be replacing. This one here is the impeller belt, so we need to remove this before accessing the blade belt. What I've done is just put the motor housing between my legs so I've got a firm grip of it, and then I can gradually remove the impeller belt by turning it around the spindle and gently lifting it, and we'll do the same with the blade belt. Now do be careful because these can be very tight indeed. I can now fit the new blade belt. Now a top tip is to soak the belt in warm water before fitting, which just relaxes it slightly, making it easier to get around the two spindles. Or alternatively, you can use another pair of hands to help you ease it on. So I'm going to put it round the central shaft first and then work it gradually round the wheel here. It's very tight, so do be careful. There we go. With the blade belt fitted, I can now refit the impeller belt. There we go. With our new belt fitted, I can reposition the motor in the housing. Before I screw in the height adjuster, I'm just going to refit the spring first, make sure it's in place. I can now refit the two Torx-headed screws that hold the motor in place underneath. I can now refit the motor cover, again making sure that the height adjuster isn't getting trapped. And make sure there's no wires in the way before you clip it into position. Refit the screws at the back. Next, refit the wheels. Now I can refit the blade and also the impeller. When fitting the blade, make sure you're fitting it the right way up. Make sure the nut is nice and tight on the blade so there's no chance of it coming off. And lastly, refit the handle and the grass box. So there we have it, one new blade belt fitted to this Flymo UltraGlide Lawnmower. Remember, spares and accessories for all the appliances around your home can be found on the eSpares website. Thanks for watching.